What's good, everyone? It's Steve from Sneaker Tech Talk, back with another video today. For today's video, we're going to take a quick look at the recently released Nike LeBron 20 in the South Beast colorway. Alright, so as you can see, we have the box for the Nike LeBron 20. It does say strive for greatness, and it has his years for each team that he's played on. Cleveland from 03 to 10, Miami from 10 to 14, back to Cleveland from 14 to 18, and obviously now he's on the Lakers, and it says 18 to now. And then the box label reads LeBron 20 in multicolor / multicolor. I did get these in a size 10.5. And other than that, that's just a quick look at the box for the Nike LeBron 20. And as you all know, they actually do come with kind of a tech breakdown card as well. So right here you have the Nike Sphere liner, the Cushlon midsole, the Zoom bag in the heel and forefoot. You have the carbon fiber midfoot shank plate, and then the multi-directional traction pattern, and then that lateral guardrail for hard lateral cuts. And then you have some original sketches of the Nike LeBron 20 as well on this card. So pretty cool that they included this, because a lot of people otherwise probably wouldn't know what's actually in the Nike LeBron 20. So I find it pretty interesting and great actually that they did include this. All right, so getting into this pair here, the Nike LeBron 20 in the South Beast colorway. Starting with the outsole, you do kind of have a translucent outsole, and it's almost like a off-white color. It's not totally clear like the debut colorway. It kind of has a tinge to it here. At the heel, you do have that pink Dunkman logo, and then at the midfoot, obviously these do have that carbon fiber shank plate, and it is green with a black checker, and you do have his signature right in the middle of that carbon fiber shank plate. Overall though, this is the exact same outsole as all the other LeBron 20s. I do have the barely green pair here, and as you can see here, they are more or less the exact same, just a different color here on the South Beast. And then moving your way up from that, you do have this almost off-white midsole. This is Cushlon here as well, which is definitely comfortable on court. So you have that Cushlon midsole in the off-white color here. And then moving your way up from that, you do have this really thick, and I think this is going to take some time to break in, this pebbled leather upper here on the South Beast. And it's a nice material, but for me, I don't think I would really care to play with these on court. For me, this is more of a lifestyle shoe, because I've really enjoyed this knit on the Nike LeBron 20. It's pretty breathable, and it just conforms to your foot really nicely. Whereas this here is definitely really restricting. I have already tried these on, and we will get to how these fit in a minute. But moving your way back from that, you do have this animal print swoosh right here. And as you all know, this swoosh kind of hangs off the back of the shoe. But you do have that animal print, and then this really pebbled swoosh behind it, as you can see. So it's pebbled behind the animal print one. Moving your way to the back of the shoe, you do have this leather patch that has the LJ Crown logo, and this is laser etched into that little tab. And then on the medial side, you do have this kind of off-white swoosh that has some pebbling going on, with all of the X stitching going around the swoosh. And something that I have noticed with this pair that does differ from this pair right here is around the eye stay, all the way around the shoe here, and right here where there's usually that laser etching going on, you do have this X stitching going on across the upper as well. So that definitely differs from the standard Nike LeBron 20s, and on the Nike LeBron 20 South Beast, you do get that difference. At the top of the tongue, you have his signature with a green XX, and then you still have that knit tongue here running down the middle of the shoe. And then at the bottom, you have the XX, which is kind of a pink, almost medallion here at the bottom of the shoe on both of them. But overall, I think this is a pretty clean colorway. I think this pink for me, honestly, is just a little bit too muted. If this was a bit of a brighter pink, for me, I think I would enjoy it just a little bit more. And then on the inside of the shoe, you actually have this little patch right here, this little XX patch with a Nike logo. And it just reads family, loyalty, and community. But overall, I think this is a pretty clean colorway. I know the University Gold colorway did release. I believe it was on unknown.com. I think they did a raffle. There was only 200 pairs of that yellow pair. So for me, obviously, that was a no-go. I did pick these up here in Nike Canada. I honestly can't even remember the price point. I think it was $270 because these do retail for $210, $10 higher than the standard retail over in the US. So I believe these were $270 Canadian, but overall I think it's a pretty clean shoe, but it's something that I don't think I'll be keeping. I think I'm going to be passing these along to a friend or just returning them because my issue with this shoe is the upper. This shoe does not fit the same as a standard Nike LeBron 20. So this is a 10.5. So as far as the fit goes, my toe has a little bit of room. It's basically sitting right here. And this upper has a ton of give, and for me it just fits and conforms to my foot perfectly, and I really enjoy these on court. But with this South Beast pair, I would have to have gone up to a size 11 to make these work, because I tried these on and my toe is literally like busting through the end of this shoe. It's way too tight, and I had a really thin pair of socks on. So if you're looking to pick these up and you want to wear them casually or on court, I would recommend going up half a size, because I went with my size 10.5, which I have 4 other LeBron 20s in a size 10.5, and I've been playing with all of them on court and I've had no issues. But with this pair here, it's absolutely impossible for me to get away with it. So like I said, I think I'll be passing these along. I will also mention that these do come with a kind of a standard pink lace here. And then they also come with a bit of a brighter pink lace with some green tips on it. And then kind of a checkered green and pink lace here as well. But let me know what you guys think of these. Obviously, the Nike LeBron 20 is one of the best basketball shoes out right now, but they do come at a very hefty price of $200 for the standard pair and $210 for this pair right here, which for me, again, like I mentioned, with that pebbled leather upper, it's more of an LS pair, because for me, I'm just not going to be wearing these on court. Even if I grabbed a size 11, I don't think I'd want to wear these on court. I know they are releasing kind of a takedown model of the Nike LeBron 20. LeBron's actually wore a black pair and a black and red pair, I believe, on court already. So there will be some differences with those, with the upper of the shoe and the overall cushioning. I believe those have full-length Zoom strollable, whereas these have the super large Zoom airbag, in the heel, and the full-length 4-foot Zoom turbo bag. And for me, again, like I said, the LeBron 20 is just an amazing performer on court, but I just wanted to give you guys a quick look at this Nike LeBron 20 in the South Beast. Something else I will mention is the swoosh behind the animal print one is a different color. So on the left pair, you do have a gray pebbled swoosh. And then on this one here, the right one, you have a black one. And then the animal prints are a little bit different as well. This one kind of looks like almost like a tiger. And this one's just different altogether. It's more of just kind of that brown with the black running throughout. And then the one on the on the medial side is more or less the same. It's the same color, but again, a super clean colorway. For me, I would just prefer if they released the pink pair that he was wearing in the summer when he went and played in that summer league game. I know he's been wearing those during the summer, and then his son as well, Bronny, has been wearing those. But for me, this colorway right here is still my favorite. And something that's crazy about this colorway is they're like $500 Canadian now, about 400 USD on all the resale platforms. So I'm definitely happy I was able to get these for retail when they first dropped. But the price of these has absolutely skyrocketed. And again, it's just a very vibrant pair. So I really enjoy them on court. So something else I wanted to do was weigh this shoe right here to see how much this shoe weighs compared to the standard Nike LeBron 20s. So this one here in a US size 10.5 weighs 16.10 ounces. And then I'm just gonna pull the shoe tree out of this barely green colorway here. And in a size 10.5, these weigh 15 ounces, so they're just over 1 ounce heavier for the South Beast. Obviously for me, you can attribute that to this upper here. It's a leather upper, it's really firm, and for me it's just going to take a lot of time to break in. It's something to keep in mind is that the LeBron 20 South Beast is a lot more restrictive compared to the original pairs that have released so far with that knitted upper. One last thing I did want to touch on with all of the LeBron 20s across the board is they have these little tiny X's here where the laces run through. And I have 2 pairs of the barely green colorway here. This pair here has not been worn yet. I did wear a pair for my performance review. And this little X right here, if you really crank the laces, the first time I laced them up, I just pulled the laces and this guy here popped and it just broke right off. So I would be a little bit careful if I was you guys with this little X where the laces run through, because again, I just barely touched it and it popped and broke. I'm not sure if they're going to fix that on future pairs, because I have heard of a ton of people having that issue with this little X eyelet here. But I just wanted to mention it, is this thing will break if you do pull on it too hard. But I just wanted to mention that as far as the only issue really that I've had with the Nike LeBron 20 is this little X right here. So that's going to do it for today's video on the Nike LeBron 20 in the South Beast colorway. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments on this colorway. Is it something that you grabbed? Again, the price point for the standard LeBron 20 is already $200. So with these being $10 more expensive, I think it's just crazy that we're getting into that almost $250 price tag for basketball shoes again with taxes. So for me, I think this is going to be a pass. I'm going to let these go, whether it be locally to a friend or just returning them to Nike, because for me, they don't even fit me. The size 10.5 is just too small. So like I mentioned, I would go up half a size if you plan on wearing these on court or just casually altogether. But let me know down in the comments what you guys think of this colorway, or would you just prefer for that other pink pair that he had been wearing in the Summer League, if you would prefer for those to release over these. But that's going to do it for today's video. As always, if you guys can like, comment, and subscribe, that helps the channel a ton. And check out my Instagram over at 23mj88, as it is an extension of my YouTube channel with all my pickups and just basketball footage and nostalgia as a whole. So check me out over there. As always, thanks for watching. Keep it locked to this video at the end of the video, because there will be an on foot portion. But until next time, peace.
I'm in line with the stars, I'm in sync with the earth. 10 toes deep, flower child from the turf. I never switch sides, like even when I die, I'm a ride for the squad, ladder ties in the hearse. I've been on a vibe, kinda hard to describe. I'm in between, I'm good and it's fine, but I'm tired of the grind. Then I come alive in the night to